Good morning, everybody. I am Dave Dowling, and this is Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Here in winter, it's February 6th in the year 2022. Right now, it's here in Edmonton, this city of Canada. It's the capital of the city of Alberta, a province of Canada. It's 4 degrees Celsius. And we're supposed to get a high of 7 degrees Celsius today. And for all you people that believe in the Fahrenheit system of temperature, that's 39 degrees Fahrenheit right now. And it's going up to possibly 45 degrees Fahrenheit today. And that is my nice, exquisite, dark green colored briefcase. I believe it's leather. And that's a garbage bag under it. And the reason for the garbage bag is it's winter here in Canada. And snow is sort of bad for leather. And we got lots of it. Look at the snow here going up to my table that I use in summer mostly, and once in a while for winter, such as events like this. And yeah, that's my table with some snow on it. And that garbage can is for protection of the leather briefcase, which I boldly claim is more powerful. What's in this briefcase is more powerful than a nuclear weapons arsenal that any nation has. Yes, indeed, I am making the bold claim that here in this green briefcase, held with my gloved hand, is something more powerful than a nuclear weapon of any nation. It's such a powerful weapon. And this is Canada. And believe it or not, at one time, Canada was a nuclear power. In fact, Canada was the third largest nuclear power with over 1,500 nuclear weapons. Yes, indeed, at one time, Canada had over 1,500 nuclear weapons. And then in the 80s, which was sort of pre-internet days, Canada disarmed all its nuclear weapons and became a nation with no nuclear weapons. Disarmed is where you take the detonator out of the nuclear weapon and put it on the shelf next to the nuclear weapon. Yes, that is what disarmed is. And Canada had over 1,500 nuclear weapons that it disarmed in the 80s. And what is in that briefcase right there that my glove-clad hand is pointing to, that leather briefcase, is more powerful than those 1,500 nuclear weapons that Canada had. In fact, that briefcase, what's inside it, is more powerful than any nuclear weapon arsenal of any nation on the planet Earth. And this is what winter looks like. It's very desolate, very cold, nothing but snow everywhere. That's similar to our system of representative government that every nation has. Here in Canada, our representative government, at age 18, we start to have the right to vote for who our representatives are. And we have that right until life expectancy of about age 81, and we get to do so every 4 years. Do the math. It's only 15 votes in a lifetime for a representative. And the freedom that government should mandate is freedom to vote on everything that government wants to do. That's the freedom every voter needs. Freedom to represent themselves. You represent you. It's the best form of government there is. It is said that freedom is paramount and fundamental to good government. And that's why we don't have good government, because we're in this political landscape of only 15 votes in a lifetime. That's pretty desolate when it comes to political freedom. 15 votes in your entire lifetime. Once every 4 years, you get a quarter of a peanut. Yeah, what's in there is more powerful than any nuclear arsenal everywhere. And it's said that, the pen is mightier than the sword. And freedom can be mandated with a pen. This pandemic that's been going on for years now, this is 2022, February 6th. This pandemic started in 2019, according to most people. That's years of pandemic where governments all over have been mandating this, mandating that, and mandating this and mandating that. And now, I, Dave Dowling, will boldly claim what is in this green leathered briefcase is more powerful than any nuclear weapon shall reveal it with my glove tan. I make these gloves out of these cheap gloves I buy for a really reasonable price, and I chop the fingers off with sharp implements so that my fingertips are exposed. I wear this glove because I had injuries on my hand and surgery, and it not only helps stop some chronic pain, but it hides the hideous scars on my hand from all the surgery I had. And somebody I shall reveal the hideous scars on my hand, and here I shall unveil what's in the briefcase carefully, though. Hang on a second. I'll let you look at the gorgeous snow on the table there while I unveil what's in this. I have to open it first very, very carefully, of course, as you have to do with most things that contain powerful implements within them. And there you go. Look at that. It's a pen collection. The pen is mightier than the sword, and yeah, you should message your prime minister or your president to hire me. Yes, indeed. Message the president to hire me. Look at that pen collection. Look at all those pens there. Look at that. Look at that, Mr. President, or Mr. Prime Minister, or whoever the leaders of your country is that people are emailing you about to hire me. See, there's the message there. Message president to hire me. Or your prime minister, or I made up those two there. Or your leader of your nation. Yeah, you message them to hire me because look at those. The pen is mightier than the sword, and look at this pen collection. There's over 100 pens and pencils there. Look at that. Any one of those elected leaders could use like this really nice green pencil here. Any one of them could use that green pencil. You just got to message them to hire me. Any one of them could use that pencil to mandate freedom for all voters to vote on everything. Mandates are easy. All it takes is paper, which I have there. Look, I got some extra paper in this, and a pen or a pencil. And look, I got a fine collection here, Mr. President or Prime Minister. Message the president to hire me. And this is why, Mr. President or Mr. Prime Minister or Mrs., depending what nation you're in, or leader, Mr. or Mrs. Leader. Look at that. You could use any one of these pens or pencils to sign a mandate. A very simple mandate. A mandate of freedom for all voters to vote on everything. In fact, I wouldn't just let you use it. You could keep all of the pens, and you could have freedom to choose which pen to use to sign such an excellent mandate as a mandate of freedom for all voters to vote on everything, Mr. President. Or Mr. Prime Minister or Mrs., depending on the nation that you're in. Or if you wanted, when you sign a mandate of freedom for every voter to vote on everything, Mr. President, who people should message your president to hire me, or message your prime minister hire me, or the leader of your nation. Yes, indeed. If they didn't want to use one of these pens to sign a mandate of freedom for all voters to vote on everything government wants to do, they could, if they didn't want to use one of these fine pens or pencils for my nice pen and pencil collection, my nice briefcase, they could get someone else's pen or pencil, or get one custom made the way they all spend lots of money on war. They could easily spend a pittance to get a special pen made with their logo of their nation or whatever on it, to sign a mandate of freedom for all voters to vote on everything government wants to do. That's the mandate should be signed. That's the freedom that's needed. And I am Dave Dowling. That is my gloved hand. And yes, the rumors are true. I, Dave Dowling, can clap my hands and make my quarterstaff dance in the air, literally. Clap my hands and literally make it dance in the air. And I will be doing that sometime in a future video. Have a good day. Dave Dowling here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.